that we needed to move faster, but she was getting worse. I tried my phone again, nothing, and Jackie's vision was going blurry. She grabbed my arm for support and I could feel her shaking. She was sweating through her shirt even though it wasn't that hot, and her skin felt wrong, clammy and cold like she'd been swimming. Then she doubled over and vomited into the bushes, and when she looked up at me, her lips had no color. She said, "I think it was venomous," and I wanted to scream because of course it was. Look at her. But instead I just helped her walk. Her boot was cutting into her ankle from the swelling, so I loosened it, but her whole foot was puffy and wrong-looking. She was leaning on me hard now, each breath sounding labored, and I kept calculating how long it would take to get help even if we reached camp right now. The drive to the hospital. Whether helicopters could land here. Jackie's words were starting to slur when she said her tongue felt weird, and I could see her struggling to swallow. The numbness was spreading up from her foot, and she kept apologizing for slowing us down, which made me want to cry because this was Jackie, who'd held my hair back when I got food poisoning on spring break and driven 5 hours when my dad had his heart attack. Her eyes started rolling back and she said she was seeing double, and her skin had this grayish color that made her look already dead. When she coughed, there were specks of blood and I had to fight not to completely lose it. We were only halfway back and she was deteriorating fast. I tried to run while supporting her, but she was becoming dead weight. Then her legs gave out completely and I had to lower her to the ground. She was barely conscious, mumbling about being cold even though she was burning with fever, and the swelling was past her thigh, her whole leg grotesque. I kept checking my phone with shaking hands, but nothing. Still 3 miles from camp, and Jackie's breathing was getting these terrifying pauses between breaths. She looked at me with unfocused eyes and whispered, "Tell my mom I'm sorry." And I screamed, "Sorry for what?" But she wasn't responding anymore. I laid her down and ran, sprinting up the trail like I'd never run before, checking my phone every 100 yards, begging the universe for just one bar. My legs were burning and I was sobbing, but I kept running because Jackie needed me. Finally, I saw one bar flicker on my screen